going on, guys? Road King Cino here, bringing you another episode of the Dirty Left Shoe Chronicles. You did something right. Yeah, I'm doing I'm making a couple adjustments. As far as you can see, I got another camera. But as far as bringing you all some different angles, let me know real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a clip of another angle I was working on today. I got to get some more stabilization for it, but let me know what y'all think about this angle real quick. Just a different little angle I wanted to bring to y'all. Obviously it's a real rough cut, so I'll do something with the sound. There's a whole lot of wind coming in there, and fix the stabilization, because that's the problem is. So for right now, I'm going ahead and mount the camera, as you can see right here to my right, on my handlebar. This is still going to be a decent angle, but I think the angle that I showed you all was a lot better. You can see a lot more, especially when I get to riding and leaning and stuff like that. Anyways, man, today's video is going to be about 3 habits that will be wise to practice when you ride the motorcycle. Let me get over here to my little spot real quick, get into some quick fun time. I just don't get what people's addiction to wheelies are. They sure do feel good. Alright, that's enough of that bullshit though. But before we go any further, make sure y'all comment, like, subscribe, and share. I truly appreciate it. Again, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and share. Also, give that Instagram a follow at Road King Cino. Again, that's at Road King Cino. You all's participation is greatly appreciated. Here comes the goddamn rain. Only in Florida, man. It won't last that long, but we getting a couple drops here and there. So anyways, back to our topic, man, for today. It's 3 habits for you to practice on a motorcycle to keep your ass out the hospital, man. Let's face it, man, a lot of accidents happen in intersections just like this, you know, and the majority of it, most of the time, man, it's just that the car just didn't see you. You know what I mean? I doubt any vehicles, man, would intentionally hit or try and harm someone riding a motorcycle. But a lot of times, man, it's gonna rain. A lot of times, it's just people not seeing us, man. And one thing I learned over the years of riding intersections just like that, when they turn it, a lot of things that I've learned over the years, man, is that you're gonna develop a certain level of skills just off of staying consistent and riding a motorcycle. Some will call them instincts, if you will, but that's something that takes a lot of time. You know, a lot of clean this windscreen for y'all. So number 1 is going to be proceed through intersections with caution. You know, any kinds of intersection. Like we got one coming up here. See, it's a T section. But proceed through with caution, because the majority of your accidents happen there, and a lot of times it's because people are blowing through. You know, just slow down, see it, and proceed. You know, be careful, because if that car back there would have pulled out with me and I was going full speed, you know, I would have had a very bad day. You know, that could have been life-threatening, could have ended my life, just because, you know, I wasn't paying attention, or because I was trying to be fast and just blow through, you know, as quick as possible for no apparent damn reason. This brings me to the second habit, which is oncoming traffic and staying to the far side of the lane of oncoming traffic. That's very important. It creates an out for you. So what I mean by creating an out is these cars coming in my direction, right here on my left-hand side. By me being over here to the far right of the lane, it gives me a cushion to be able to get over and dump my bike to the right hand side. Yeah, I'm going to be in the grass, gravel, but like these cars, if they were to come into my lane, I can float to my right and throw my bike if I had to. You know, not to say I'm not going to sustain damage, because I'm sure I'll be damaged, the bike will be damaged, but it'll be a lot better than one of these cars coming in my lane and I'm in the middle of the lane or to the left of the lane, and they're basically getting to me quicker than they would if I were on the right side of the lane. Got another little intersection here, so you just got to make sure you read and proceed with caution. Pay attention to the left, right, what's in front of you, behind you, and just proceed with caution, man. It's not scary, but you definitely want to respect it and respect what can happen if you don't pay attention. A lot of these skills you're going to develop as you drive and as you're riding your motorcycle, and encountering different situations where you got to apply your ability. That's why I say a lot of these skills and these reflexes will be developed as you're riding, you know, as long as you're riding. I'm just checking my mirrors, kind of looking slightly behind me. I'll explain to you that actually goes with number 3, which is the third habit for you all. And I know I'm calling these habits, but it's more of a, you know, when I say habit, it's something to practice. Sitting here waiting at this light. Pretty nice day out. My guy right here got a sticker say watch out for motorcycles. Is that what that say? Look. Yeah, watch out for motorcycles. That right there is what's up. This guy definitely say he knows, you know, what it is to be a motorcyclist or a rider, you know. So same part as habit number 2, part 2 to part 2. It's the same thing when you ride in lanes that's running parallel in the same direction with each other. If you notice, when I'm passing these cars, I'll kind of stay off to the left side of the lane. It's okay to be in the middle or the right side of that lane if you're just in traffic and riding. But when I'm passing them particularly, or I'm close to them, and let's say we're kind of pacing each other, you'll notice that I'll be over to the far side of the lane. And that's just because if they happen to swerve or something of that nature, same concept. I'm able to throw the bike if I have to, get out the way, run off the road if I have to. It's a lot better than me colliding with this car. It's very much a straightforward video today. And these things I'm telling you, man, is in hopes of you developing a habit. Taking these things that I'm telling you about and applying them to your daily ride, and let it build up a skill set for you. So the third and final habit, which is just as important as the first one, is when you come to a stop. You notice I'm looking through my mirrors, taking a quick look behind me. I'm not just moving my head for no reason. I'm looking. And what I'm looking for is I'm trying to make sure that vehicle behind me has came to a complete stop. Or if a vehicle's coming up behind me, they're coming to a complete stop and not, like I always say, coming in hot. I look for that first vehicle. A lot of times when I'm looking through there, I'm seeing if I can see a second vehicle and a third vehicle behind that. Because a lot of people, man, who get in accidents too, aren't just victims of accident at an intersection. They might be a victim of getting hit from behind. And if I can add some type of extra security for myself, I'm going to always do that. Which again, that's about me being aware of my surroundings and putting myself in the best case scenario. Think about it like this. If I'm looking through one of my mirrors while I take a quick glance behind me and someone is coming in a little too fast for my liking, I got the option, man. You know what I mean? I got the option, man. I could dump this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's not to say that I won't get touched by the car completely or anything like that, but I got that option. If I look behind me when I'm at a complete stop and I feel like they coming in a little bit too fast, I can hop up off this bike and let the bike take the L. You know what I mean? So a lot of people don't think about that, you know, because we're paying attention. We're enjoying the moment of what's in front of us, you know, not really paying attention to what's behind us. But, you know, that situation behind you could make for a bad situation too if you're not being aware of what's going on around you. If you're not being aware of what's going on behind you. You know, so always just start practicing, taking a look through that mirror and making sure that that vehicle behind you came to a complete stop. So those are my 3 habits. Make sure you all practice, ride safe out there. You know, it's difficult in these streets on a motorcycle, but see, just like this truck. Just like this truck right here. You see? Having to pull over. Outside. That was basically instincts. That was reflexes. That was the fact that I've been riding and I'm still looking behind me to make sure that the vehicles behind me came to a complete stop, because that's exactly how the hell you get rear-ended too. But y'all ride safe. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, dislike. Give my my Instagram page a follow at Road King Cino. I'll catch y'all next time. Be safe.